Hey everyone, how's it going? So as we all know, Smash Ultimate was announced at E3, and within that announcement, everyone got hyped due to a new Smash game coming out. Smash is a really popular franchise, the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. I feel it's one of Nintendo's most valued as of now, and one of the most popular in video game overall, due to it's basically just like all the video game all-stars just gathering into one fight to duke it out. And it's pretty cool to me how we can see so many video game characters collide, and it's mind-blowing that we even have a game similar like this. But with Smash Ultimate comes a huge potential of newcomers to make it in. As Sakurai said, don't expect too many newcomers, but the newcomers that we will be getting will be notable. And what more notable can you get than with third-party reps? Third-party reps are really, really important. Not as important as like Mario or DK is to Smash, but they're an important part of Smash where a lot of non-Nintendo players could get behind playing Nintendo games with characters such as like Sonic and Snake and Bayonetta, Cloud, all those type of third-party characters. And with the addition of Cloud and Ryu, it's basically anyone's fair game, which is why I think Rayman from the Rayman franchise has the strongest potential of a third-party character, with the exception of Heihachi from Tekken, only because Ryu's in. But as a non-fighting game third-party rep, I think Rayman has the greatest chance of making it in. But I can't just say I want Rayman into Smash without giving my valid reasons as to why I think Rayman should be in Smash. First off, I'm gonna start off with a little history about Rayman. Rayman, the first Rayman game, was created around the 90s as an Atari Jaguar game, but was changed into having a PlayStation 1 release, which ended up actually being earlier than the Atari Jaguar release. However, before it used to be a SNES game, which was a co-op platformer. Now it's a one-player game. The one-player 2D platformer, due to the technical limitations of the SNES, I believe it was, and it caused the game to be cancelled, and eventually made into the game we all know of today. With Rayman, since he's so popular as a video game character, he has made numerous sequels with the additions of revivals such as Rayman Origins and Legends. Rayman has rebooted himself, kind of. Actually, no, pretty much. He's pretty much revitalized himself into a more iconic icon than he ever was in Rayman 1. Due to these games doing really well with the incredible art style, great gameplay, it just goes on and on. Now that you know a little bit about Rayman, I think it's best to discuss about his potential moveset. With all Smash fighters, you can't just want them in and just not have a moveset for them, or not have any ideas. With the exception of Captain Falcon, he did not have any moveset potential, but Sakurai made him anyway, and he's now one of the most iconic characters in all of Smash. So if Sakurai can make from a character who had no moveset potential into a full-on fledged, one of the most iconic Smash Bros. Fighters, I don't see what's so hard about getting Rayman in, when he clearly does have moveset potential. I'm just saying, even if you think he doesn't, Sakurai still will always find a way due to how Sakurai just is. Now, I'm gonna start this video off with his smash attacks. For those of you who don't know, smash attacks are essentially just the A buttons you press within the game. Specifically Smash 4, because with Smash, like the previous ones, it's a whole cluster. It's like, they changed controls every game. There was like the N64 controller, then the GameCube controller, and the Wiimote, which, oh god, if you play with a Wiimote without the nunchuck, I feel bad. But then, it came to the iconic controls we all know today. It started off with the DS, and then it went to the 3DS, Wii U, and is now on the Switch. So for his neutral smash, I feel you could have a 3-hit jab combo, similar to how Diddy has right now in Smash Ultimate. He does not have it in Smash 4, so if you do it in Smash 4, he'll have like an infinite jab, where it's just he'll have like his tail repeatedly stab you. But with Diddy, he has like, I think it's like a kick, a tail slap, and then a mega tail slap. I think Rayman should have a similar type of thing where it's like he has a punch, a kick, and a mega punch. For his up smash, he should use his propeller hair, like how he's notably used to float within the games. I think he should use that as a smash attack. And I never see him use his hair as an actual attack in the game, so I felt that's just dumb to see that one of Rayman's most notable features isn't really used for attacking. I mean, it is used as a gameplay mechanic at the very least, so I can be glad about that, because I really do like this mechanic with Rayman's glidey hair, so I feel that he might as well just get it at least as a smash move to attack with, because Rayman's hair, it's pretty important when you play the Rayman games. For his down smash, I feel he should just smack onto the floor, smack down. Yeah, just I feel for his down smash though, I feel it should be like a type of spread, like a splash attack actually. Yeah, splash. It'd be more of a splash attack rather than a direct hit, due to Rayman's fist being really small. If they do end up using the actual hitbox for Rayman's fist, I feel it would be like impossible to land unless you're in the air. For side special, this one's pretty obvious. In Rayman, you can attack with your fist and your kicks, and when you hold your fist, you can launch it further, which is what I think his side special should be, because it's one of his iconic attacks in the Rayman games. And now onto the specials. Specials are just the B buttons. I mainly use them for recoveries, but they do good damage when you land a lot of them. Some of them help, like, they put like status effects, similar to like Mewtwo when he uses Confusion, I believe, or it's Disable. I forget what's the name of it. And Jigglypuff's sing to cause him to rest, like stuff like that. So I think Rayman, for his neutral special, should be the Fire Fist he gains from when he beats the dragon in the first world of Rayman Legends. He has these Fire Fists that he gains from a wizard, I think it's a wizard. And it gains him like the ability to just charge his fist. And once he charges his fist, he has like a huge flame fist, so I think he should have that as his neutral beat, similar to like how Samus has a projectile launch. It makes sense due to the amount of characters that have this sort of attack, which is why I think Rayman should have this as his neutral special. First up special, I feel this is a pretty easy one. When you in the air levels, whenever you glide up in the air, the air pushes him up, so I feel that simply should just be his up special. Although I do have another idea with the fly from Rayman Origins. In Rayman Origins, you have some of these levels that are, you get on this fly thing, or is it a mosquito? I have no idea, but you get on it, and then you simply just do like a shooter, like a flying shooter, where you use the fly or mosquito thing to shoot all the enemies incoming. I think like Rayman can get pulled up by that, and that could also make a great a special, or maybe he can like ride it. I don't know, just something like that. For his down special, I had really great time making this one because I thought this one was the best out of all of them he had created. For his down special, I feel it works similar to like Mario's Flood, how you charge it for a long amount of time, and then it releases water, and then the water could be used as a great edge guard for Mario to just simply counter whenever someone's trying to recover back onto the stage. I feel Rayman should have a similar type of thing where Rayman would use his hair and he can crank it up, and when he cranks it up fully, it ends up making instead of Mario's water, it just makes air and it pushes the character. It has the same mechanic with different materials. With his side special, I'm not sure how I want this side special. I have two ideas for it, but overall they're the same type of concept where you hold in a direction, and the longer you hold it for, the further you launch. With Rayman's first side special, I feel he can have this slide thing similar to like Luigi's missile, where the longer you charge the slide, the further distance you'll go, whichever direction you want to go. Rayman can have a similar thing such as Luigi where he does that. And the second one I'm going to talk about is similar to the slide. I think he should have a charged punch, and the longer he holds the punch, the further it goes, and it ricochets. Kind of like Link and Teammates and I don't know. Boomerang? How for Boomerang, it just launches and then comes back, but with like a charge effect. And yeah, it's pretty much my specials for Rayman. It's hard to think of specials for Rayman because Rayman in itself doesn't really have a lot of powers. The powers he got from his first game are mainly like run and punch and stuff like that, so those are really useful smash attacks. So finding specials are pretty difficult, but they're not impossible once you have your mind set to it. Now for his grabs. I want to talk about his grabs because I feel like I'm not going to talk about tilts, because with tilts they fall underneath the smash category, so I just focus mainly on the smash attacks. But with grabs, I feel they don't really connect to either smash or special attacks. They're all the same. So I want to talk about the grabs as well. For Rayman's neutral grab, I say he can have a sort of characteristic or mechanic where it's similar to Toon Link's grapple gun and Lucas's snake, as where he can grab from like a long range distance due to Rayman having no limbs. I feel this could be a great addition as a type of neutral grab for him. It can help him get back on the stage easier, and it'd overall be great for such a close range character. And although Springman, which is also a popular pick, could also have this mechanic where he could be a ranged boxer, I feel like Rayman should have it, because Springman won't get it. Whether you like it or not, Springman won't get in. And it's not because he's a bad character. I would love to see Springman in the game. The only reason he won't get in is because his game came out late 2017. But I will give everyone this though. He did come out, at least his concept came out during the original development of the Switch, because ARMS was announced like, I think within like a month of the Switch's release, something like that. Or maybe even less. I don't remember for certain, but it was something like that. With up grab, I think you could simply just grab and just launch someone up in the air with maybe an uppercut or something. Sort of like just punches them up in the air whenever he grabs them. For his down grab, I think he should just, similar to his down smash, where he grabs someone down and basically he just uses his spread attack, splash attack, and just use that for his down grab. For his side grab, I think he could just simply grab someone and charge up his fist and then make a huge uppercut, and the opponent will launch wherever Rayman is facing. Normally how side grabs work. And a little characteristic I want to give Rayman, with Peach, right? She has this thing where you double jump and then you glide straight, and then once you glide straight, you're unable to glide anymore for a certain amount of time. With Rayman, I think he should equip this gliding mechanic. This gliding mechanic would be really useful for Rayman. However, I want to change it a bit because I don't want it exactly like Peach's, because Peach's is she goes straight. If you played a Rayman game, whenever Rayman glides, he just goes down as he glides. He doesn't really have like a glide that keeps him that long to the air. Oh jeez, what was that? Oh. That actually scared me. Yeah, but when Peach glides in the air, she does it straight. However, Rayman, he just glides like gradually down. And with Peach, she has a limit to her grab, like to how far she can grab. Not grab. When I'm saying grab, glide. I'm just so focused on the grabs. It was really hard to make grabs for Rayman because in this game she doesn't grab. But yeah, for his glide, I think there should be no cooldown. I think Rayman should just have an infinite glide. He should have an infinite glide due to there's really not a mechanic in Rayman's games that stop him from gliding, which is why I think he should enable an infinite type of glide. It would really be a unique thing, not in the glide aspect, the part just like he can infinitely glide whenever he pleases, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. But overall, I think Rayman would be a great addition for Smash. I don't think he'd be that overpowered. Like, he's not gonna be broken as like Bayonetta is in Smash 4. She should be nerfed in Ultimate. But I feel he could become a great fighter. He comes from a notable franchise. Nintendo and Ubisoft's relationship is really great at the moment, and I don't see what could possibly go wrong. Overall, for my percentage, I would give Rayman a 70% chance of making it in, due to the Rabbids also having a popularity. But if you honestly think that the Rabbids would make it in over Rayman, which is understandable due to Mario and Rabbids Kingdom battle, that does make a lot of sense. No. Just no. Why would Ubisoft make the Rabbids? It's just essentially the Koopas of Ubisoft instead of Rayman, which is the Mario of Ubisoft. I just don't see how that makes sense. Rabbids could make as an assist trophy where a bunch of them would cause like a tidal wave of Rabbids and put damage on you. I think that would be good, just not as a fighter. And the reason why I think the Rabbids should be an assist trophy is because Rayman does need, he should at least, if he's gonna be in the game, he might as well get an assist trophy that comes from his games. And the reason why I don't say Glowbox or Barbara or pretty much anyone from the Rayman game is because with his final Smash, I think it should be a sort of pretty much every Smash 4 fighter, not all of them, but most of them, where he gathers all his friends and they all do a huge attack that ends up KOing. Like, it doesn't have to KO at low percent, but it will KO at mid to high percent. Where he'd bring in Glowbox, the Teensy King, Barbara, Murphy, and they would all just like help him out, make a huge attack. I think that'd be really unique, sort of for Rayman. For him, he doesn't really have like a huge ultimate attack in his games, so that'd be really cool. However, if the Rabbids don't make it in as an assist trophy, I could see them cutting out Murphy for the final Smash instead of making him as an assist trophy, which I also have an idea on how he could become an assist trophy. in Rayman Origins and Legends, he tickles enemies for you, or helps you maneuver buttons. Or the point is, he helps you as an ally to help distract or change the game for you. And since Murphy does that, I feel that when you summon him as an assist trophy, he could get he could like tickle the opponents, which would cause them to like become immobile and unable to move. So it would lead to the other fighters getting a good chance to attack that person. However, Murphy won't just continually go on one character. He'll just keep going on different characters instead of just locking onto one character, because I feel that wouldn't be fair. But yeah, overall, I think Rayman has a great chance to make it in, because we're bound to get an Ubisoft rep. I don't find anyone better than Rayman for a Ubisoft rep. And if they're gonna make his moveset, I think it is gonna be heavily inspired from Rayman Origins and Legends. Although it would be cool to get from the default Rayman games, but I'm honestly fine if they make his moveset from Rayman Legends and Origins. And in case they didn't think of a moveset for Rayman, this is what the entire purpose of this video is for. Just for speculation, discussion. Due to Smash Ultimate being a really hyped game, might as well just discuss about a popular character and popular opinion whether should be in Smash. He should have really made his debut in this game. I don't see why. It would be perfect. But yeah, overall, that's all my thoughts about Rayman. If you guys liked the video, like it, subscribe, comment down below, see if you want me to make any other fighters, or if you want me to talk about leaks or anything about Smash Ultimate. I'm more than happy to talk about anything Smash Ultimate related. And if you guys want to leave comments about who I should talk about next, do that. It would help me out, and it would also help me out to know that you guys are enjoying the video. And overall, that's pretty much it. So, peace, and have a great day.